So you guys will see some explosive moves on the weight room floor, but we have some longer duration intervals on the treadmill. It is a 30-30 split. We're gonna use that 5 heart rate zone, heart rate model. So you guys, zone 3 is green, zone 4 is orange, and zone 5 is that red zone. Those are our focus zones. Zone 4 and 5, we're gonna try to spend 12 or more minutes in today. Sound like a deal? Yeah. Yes, all right, anybody use the bike or striker? Got it, okay, Julie, you're on the bike. You're on the first half or second half? Second half, all right, cool. All right, if you guys have any orthopedic issues, please let me know about it so I can help adjust your workout today. Make sure you go to the station you signed up for, and let's take it on in, guys. Bring it in.
Just have to man up.
And I got my Thursday socks on, guys. Good morning, Jamie. What's up? What's up? Hi, Christine. Yeah, and Chris is here. Julie. What's up, Brandon Epperson? All right, rowers, grab that seat. Roll that seat forward. Turn your monitor on. Everybody that's on the treadmill, look down at that waist console. You're gonna hit that green start button. To the right of that, tap it up so you're going 3 to 4 miles an hour. To the left of that, 1% on your incline. That is your Orange Theory flat road. You can also use your quick touch keys to get you where you need to go. All right, rowers, after you turn that monitor on, go ahead and set the foot plates up. Everybody, we're looking for 2 to 7 holes showing. All right, the widest part of your foot covered by that strap. You put both feet in and you're strapped down nice and tight. You're gonna start off with that order. Remember, we have a 3x3 row here, so we have order, power, and timing. The first one we're gonna tackle is orders. You're driving legs for arms, arms for legs. All right, everybody on the treadmill, we're gonna get you going to a challenging but doable pace. That's gonna be your base pace. If you're power walking today, you're at a 1 to 3% incline with anywhere from 3.5 to 4.5 miles per hour. Joggers, 4.5 to 5.5 miles per hour. And then my runners, 5.5 miles an hour or greater, 1% on that incline. All right, guys, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, base pace. All right, rowers, so eyes on me. You want to grab that handle shoulder width apart, tuck that thumb under, driving away from the water tank with the legs, leaning with the core, pulling with the arms. You're going arms, core, legs on the way back. So again, ladies, eyes on me. You're driving with the legs, leaning with the core, pulling with the arms, and then arms, core, legs on that return. All right, so pull that navel in nice and tight, driving away from the water tank with that leg drive first. All right, so everybody in the room, we're trying to hit 71 to 83% of that max heart rate. That's the green zone when you're looking at the OTB screen. That zone number 3 is going to be the gateway to getting you into your goal today, which is 12 or more minutes in zone 4 and 5. You get 1 point every time you touch into either one of those 2 zones. If you're looking at your name, alphabetical order, top right number, that's going to tell you how many spot points you have. All right, so everybody on that rower, we are powering, trying to drive it up with that leg drive here, getting in that zone number 3. Once you hit that zone number 3, take a look at that top right-hand corner. That's going to tell you what your base wattage is today. Bottom left-hand corner is your time. Bottom right-hand corner is your distance. Roll your shoulders back, open up that chest. Treads, if you are not in that zone number 3 yet, you can always use that speed or use that incline. Tap it up just a little bit to get you there. Now, rowers, you're racking those handles in 3, 2, 1. Place those handles underneath the knobs and then meet me in the weight room floor at that same station number. All right, so everybody coming into the weight room, we got our first block for you. Come on down. You guys, this block is 5.5 minutes long. If you're done, you're gonna hold a plank until time is called. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get back to that rower, perform a 200-meter all-out row. When you get back here, ladies, you're going for anywhere from an 8-pound on up, then 15 on up. We're gonna get that set position from here, that skin, shoulders are down. You're gonna drop down into that squat, toes are forward, navel to the spine, and a powerful move, we're gonna drive it up to the ceiling. All the way with that arm extended, core engaged. Hey, make sure you take that low back and pull it up and out the hips. Your option here is to drive it up to where your shoulders parallel to the floor. Okay? So you're gonna do 4 on the right side, 4 on the left side. You're gonna put that weight to the side, and then we're going down to the floor. So now your supine face up, the arms are extended. As you come up, use the arms to drive those knees into the chest. You guys are gonna balance right here on the sits bones. If you need an option for this exercise, take it more to a double crunch. You can also tap your feet on the floor. If you go 3 rounds and you have an ascending rep count on that second exercise, time permits, you guys are getting into a plank position. Now here, you want to set yourself up with the shoulders over the elbows. over your base wattage. All right, everybody on that treadmill, we're starting off with block number 1. This is going to be a 5.5-minute block. It's going to be the longest block that you have today. And every block that you have starts with a 2-minute push. So we'll perform this 2-minute push and follow it up with a 1-minute base pace. Joggers and runners are going about 1 to 2 miles an hour fast the base. Crowd walkers, you have a 5% on the incline or greater. Everybody's going for uncomfortableness in 3, 2, 1, push! All right, rowers, it's an all-out row. You should feel very uncomfortable. Think about that power. Today's power and endurance. This is a short, aggressive row. 50 watts over base. You guys still using that timing as you come back to that water tank. Reach it up right here to that 10 o'clock position. That's it, Ashtray. I hear you. I'm right there with you. Good morning. How are you, Miss Annie? Good. Let's see if we can take those hands out wide. Thumb under. There you go. Reach it up. Good morning. All right, kid, you're going to use those long legs, right? Oh, you finished? What was your time? Okay, so we're looking for 1 minute or less on this time, guys. Know your time. I'm going to ask you for it. Go, Melissa. Power back. Push. That's it. Relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Good. Open up that chest. All right, weight room. That was your one and only row in this block. When you get back down here, you guys are going to start off with that snatch. Treasure right at the halfway point. 1 minute in, 1 minute to go. Let's check that OTV screen. Take a look up there and see if you're working that zone number 4. That's the orange zone. Oh, yes! We even got some people coming off the row or only some drink. You just rode yourself right in that zone 4. Brandon Emerson looking good right in the middle of the pack there. Now, tries in 45 seconds. You guys are returning back to your base pace. That's going to be known as an active recovery. So joggers and runners, make sure you stay jogging and running. You're welcome. You have 4 reps here. Challenge yourself on that weight choice. So if you don't feel like you're struggling on the last 2 reps, you guys pick up that heavier weight, that 4. Everybody on that treadmill, returning back to base. Crowd walkers, 1 to 3%. Incline, 3, 2, 1, base. All right, gang, you are hanging out here for a minute, and then we're returning back into a push pace. So when we go to your next push, it's going to be that same amount of time. It's going to be a 2-minute interval, and then we are going to follow that with a 30-second all-out pace. So guys, you have 2 minutes here, a 30-second all-out weight room. You have 2.5 minutes until your next block. Again, checking in with that OTV screen. How are you? Are you feeling uncomfortable? If I came over trying to have a conversation with you, would every 3 to 5 words be breathy? Weight room, using your legs, powered hard. Take a look at your foot placement. Are your toes forward? Remember, you get strength and stability, so you want your toes forward. You want your ankles right underneath the knee joints. The feet should be about shoulder width apart. Mike, a beautiful try. In 20 seconds, you're going to your first out loud. This is going to be a 30-second interval. So joggers and runners, we're going to tap up that speed 2 or more miles an hour faster than base pace. All right, paddle walkers, go ahead and lift that incline now to a 10% or greater. Let's get you a very uncomfortable height for this 30-second interval. In 3, 2, 1, all out. You're at the halfway point. 15 seconds. Go ahead and tap it up. Add that +1, that 0.1 on that speed, or that 0.5% incline. We're taking it to a walking recovery next 3 to 4 miles an hour. 1% on that incline. In 3, 2, 1. Walk and recover. All right, guys, have about a minute here. Go back to base. Make sure that heart rate stays above 75%. Weight room, let's take a look at block number 2. So on block number 2, you have the same type of format, right? We're going to start you off with the row. It's going to be 150 meters. This time, your goal is 45 seconds or less. How many of you remember your time for that 200-meter row? Anybody? I know Melissa did. Okay, so you're going to subtract 15 seconds and then use that as your personal goal. Does that make sense? Okay, when you get back here, let's go heavy on the weight choice. So ladies, you can go 10 pounds or heavier. You're using large major muscle here, so go challenging on this exercise. You have 8 repetitions, and it's a goblet squat. So you want to sit back into it, heel heavy, toes forward, again, lifting through that chest, pulling that navel into the spine. Option, we can adjust that weight choice, or don't go as deep into that squat. On your second exercise, you're going to reset with a lighter weight choice, and you guys are doing a power jack, pressing that arm up in that neutral grip up to the ceiling. You can always take it to a low impact option. Okay, if you have an upper body issue, we can always go back to an upright row. Now you're going to have an 8 rep count here as well. You're going to go 3 rounds through, and then you're going to hold that plank that I showed you at block number 1. You guys have any questions? All right, let me know. Go over to that rower. Let's go. Aggressive. Everybody on that treadmill. 3, 2, 1. Base pace. Block number 2 starts off the same 2-minute push to a 1-minute base pace. Joggers and runners, let's see what you can do this third time around. Power walkers, it'll be a 5% incline or greater for you. And this is a 5-minute block this time, a little bit shorter. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, push. All right, rowers, let's get off that foot plate with some energy. Power back, that's it, Mike, guys. Good. Play. Good. Keeping that handle close to that chest. Punch those arms out away from the body. Recover slow though, right? So you want to be explosive on the way back. Use your timing on the way in. Good. Remember, we want to clear those knees, have no obstruction in that rope. So as we're driving back, our arms come forward, past the kneecaps, and then we bring it in back to that water tank. Open up that chin off the chest. Micah, did you do it? Did you get it done in 15 seconds less than your other? Caitlin? Oh! And that was like to a T almost exactly, right? There you go, Melissa. Come on. Move the water. There you go. How you doing? Gold?
You can be in it, Christine.
Trench, you're at the halfway point. Looking up that screen, there's so much orange up there. Look at that first column down there, first row across. Brian Russell hit zone 4 today. Boom! Chris, nice work in that 84th percentile. All right, set yourself up for success. Take those feet shoulder width apart. Pull your navel in nice and tight and relax your shoulders. Okay, keeping that chest lifted. Look how Mike is going right between these panes of glass right here. Okay? That's awesome. Good. Look at the depth on this squat. Watching the knee flexion so you have the weight of your body in the heels. Good. Slowing the tempo down, really taking advantage of using the quadriceps, the glutes. Treadmills, you are 15 seconds away from that recovery pace. Again, joggers and runners, staying with that jog, staying with that run. Power walkers, dropping that incline down, getting less aggressive, staying with that challenging but doable effort in 3, 2, 1, base pace. All right, next up, guys, you have a shorter push. This is where it gets interesting. Same duration of time, 2 minutes, but we're gonna break it up into a 90-second push and a 30-second all-out pace. So wherever you ended that 2-minute push, we want to start this 90-second interval that's coming up next. All right, break room. Since this is a high-impact move, be very careful with the way that you land. You want to make sure that you're cushioning the joints. So softly ending, protect the knees, protect the back.